Hello YouTube, and welcome back to yet another edition of Stories from the Friend Zone. This is the segment where we go to the Friend Zone subreddit and everything's made up and the points do not matter. Is it healthy for me to keep talking to him after being rejected? A couple months ago, I admitted to a close friend that I liked him and he didn't reciprocate. However, we still managed to keep our great friendship. I might even say that we got even closer after that. I'm glad that things didn't get awkward between us because I really do appreciate his company, and I would love to keep him in my life, partner or not. He's just such a great friend, and I don't think I've ever had a friendship like this before. He's the only person that I can be emotionally vulnerable to, and he gives great advice. Not only that, but he's incredibly funny, and I always find myself having a good time whenever I'm around him. However, sometimes I find my romantic feelings for him lingering in the back of my mind whenever we're talking or hanging out. No matter how much I try to brush them off, I always find myself loving him even more. But I know I have to ignore these feelings because he said that he doesn't even feel the same way, and there's no point in indulging in these romantic what-ifs and maybes because the answer is right in front of me. Now I'm stuck here thinking whether I should distance myself from him or not. I absolutely cherish him as a friend, but I find myself loving every little thing about him. The more I hang out with him, the more those romantic feelings persist, and I'm not sure if this will be healthy for me in the long run. Will these feelings eventually fade away? Is it possible for me to completely see him as just a friend in the future, or should I cut him off to prevent myself from getting hurt? Is it even worth cutting off such a great friend over some feelings that will hopefully fade away over time? TLDR, I keep having romantic feelings for a close friend even after he said that he doesn't reciprocate, and I'm not sure if I should cut him off or not because I really do cherish our friendship. Yeah, you gotta cut him off. You gotta cut yourself off is really what's going on. You're getting the drip feed. You're getting the drip feed of the little bits of attention, and conversation and hanging out and stuff like that from him. And, that's gonna hurt you in the long run because you're not gonna be able to make space for other people who you may want to be in your life or who may want to be in your life. As long as you're getting the drip feed from this person, from this guy, then you're not going to be able to make a space for someone else who you could also have romantic feelings for. And he could definitely be taking advantage of this situation too. I mean, as long as you're going to be around him, and as long as you're not going to criticize him or really, keep him in check or, be objective about the situation, then he could kind of feel like he can do whatever he wants in this situation. And you might get caught in a situation where, he takes advantage of convenience and tries to get a friends with benefits thing going because he knows you would go along with it, but he wouldn't be into it the same way that you are. So anyways, yeah, you should try to distance yourself from this person because that's not going to be good for you in the long run. How to tell them you don't want to be friends. Friend-zoned by a girl I liked, and then a few weeks later I told her I was cool with just being friends when I wasn't. No, I don't really want to be friends at all because I feel like I just start to like her again. Can't get over it when she's always around. How do I tell her I'm not interested in being friends without seeming like a dick because I said I was? Have been avoiding her, but she probably just thinks I'm being weird, not actively avoiding her, which I am. I mean, to be honest, you don't really have to say anything. You just kind of keep your distance and, go about your own ways. And honestly, you just kind of live your own life. And if she asks, hey, where you been at? What you been doing? Just say, I'm busy. I got stuff to do. I'm hanging out with friends. I got projects going on. I'm doing other things. I think for the most part, girls and probably just people in general especially when there's no, feelings being reciprocated and stuff like that. When one person has very heavy feelings and another person is feeling more platonic, they really try to avoid um, the major conversations that can happen around, oh, I really like you, but I gotta stay away from you, or I'm cutting you off and this and that. You're better off to just not say anything. And then if they ask, just say, hey, I've just been busy, it's all good. And trust me, girls are used to that because they do that themselves. Now, next time, don't tell the person that you're okay with being friends when you're not. Because if you're gonna be honest with yourself and be honest with her, and just tell her, hey, if you don't like me like that, that's cool, no problem. I'll see you around. An unsent letter of sorts. IDK if I love you still. IK at the time I did love you. It was more than just a simple crush. I haven't seen you in over a year. I haven't talked to you in months. I miss you. I miss what we had. But you didn't care. After I asked you out, I tried to keep our friendship the same, tried to hold on to that special connection we had. But I lost it. You didn't seem to want to be friends anymore. I ruined our friendship by asking you out. Everyone says that you are a great person, and I shouldn't have asked you out in the first place. That you are kinda slutty, that you just kind of flirt with pretty much every guy you meet, that you were just leading me on and nothing but trouble. I agree with those things to some degree, but strangely none of it matters, because to me, you're still perfect. And the only reason I haven't moved on is 'cause I've never met anyone that's near as perfect as you, and I feel embarrassed that I still haven't moved on, which is why I have no one to talk to about this, 'cause I don't want to admit that I'm still holding into my feelings for you. The word perfect set me off. I knew that this was the person from last week that was very concerned about how perfect this person was. And I'm pretty sure that I mentioned last week too, and I don't want to be too harsh, if you're listening, because I kind of railed on you last time, but I'm pretty sure I said last time that this person is not perfect. And not only that, but this person doesn't care about you. This person isn't thinking about you in the same way that you're thinking about them. There's absolutely no reason to continue thinking that there is a life with you and this person at the same time. And again, I'm not trying to be rude or I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's just like I'm trying to instill some thing in you where you can realize this person is not thinking about you this way at all. If you sent this letter to them, they would be like, what is this? Listen, and someone who is like this anyways, you shouldn't be, just don't even engage with them. At some point in your life, you have to realize that there are people who fit into your life and fit into your world because they have the same worldview or they have the same friends or same social group or same interests or whatever. And then there are people who don't. Straight up, that's it. And that could be, just imagine like if this person was a Nazi, for example, if this person was a raging racist and you weren't someone who was racist, you were like, hey, actually all races are cool, then this person wouldn't fit in your worldview and other racists in the world wouldn't fit in your life. You just wouldn't have anything to do with them. And this is kind of the same situation where, look, I don't know anything about this person or you, but I'm saying that here is you're groveling and you're lamenting over a person that literally is outside of your world. And in a sense, you as a person, you as a thought are outside of their world. They're not even thinking about you in this way. Why would you continue to spend time thinking about someone or going after someone who literally doesn't think about you at all? You got to focus on yourself. You got to turn it you got to turn your attention inward and think, what the hell is going on here? What am I doing? How can I better myself? How can I invest more in myself? You have posted 3 or 4 or 5 times on this subreddit, which is fine. I got nothing wrong with that. But you have to focus on, instead of trying to build this person up in your mind, you have to build yourself up. You have to find ways to improve your own confidence and build yourself so you can feel better moving forward. You literally are taking time and brain space that you could be spending on yourself to make yourself better and the world around you better and your society better, and you're spending it on someone who literally is not thinking about you at all. And that all of that thought and all of that time going into that other person is going nowhere, and it's a net negative because there's nothing gained from doing that. Start focusing on yourself. Look into something that you really care about, or something that you think will improve your life, something that speaks to you, and start investing in that and putting that investment in yourself. After being stuck in the friend zone for a year, I finally am a little closer to leaving it. The other day, I told my friend how much she really means to me and how much I like her. She told me how much she loves me in a platonic way. Seems bad, but I'm fine with it. And ever since then, we've been a little more flirtatious with each other, and we've traded I love yous every once in a while. I feel like I'm slowly leaving the friend zone, and I'm happy. No, you're not. You're literally so much deeper in the friend zone than you were before any of this happened. Hold on, dude. This is insane. You're literally deeper in the friend zone, and you're so deep that you can't see it. She told you to her face, check this out. She told you to your face that she loves you in a platonic way. This is a classic friend zone situation where she knows that you have feelings for her. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings, number one. Number two, she doesn't want to lose you as a friend because she enjoys the company and enjoys the attention. So she's telling that to your face, and then now she's kind of preying on the fact that you have feelings for her by using words and phrases and cues that she knows will sort of trigger you into feeling like that you guys are on the same wavelength when you're actually not. Why would she do this? Is because she wants to keep you close because she is too afraid to actually hurt your feelings, or at the very least be upfront with you. She would rather say, oh, I love you, this and that, and be more flirtatious with you and blah, 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 than saying, hey, actually, I really only enjoy you as a friend. Like, we're never going to be anything more than that. Like, that's kind of where I'm at. Because she is going to feel safe knowing that she can use those phrases, those I love yous, and be close and flirtatious and stuff like that, and nothing will ever happen. She knows that she is in a safe spot because she's already kind of rejected you. She knows how you feel, and she can sort of practice this situation where she can say all these things without a repercussion because she knows that you're going to stay her friend. She benefits greatly from this because you're never going to bring this up again. And if you do, it's going to be much, much more down the line, and she's going to tell you, hey, I already told you I love you in a platonic way. And then you're going to be stuck here thinking like, I thought I was clawing out of the friend zone. No, dude. You're clawing into the friend zone the opposite direction. She's totally saying I love you in a non-romantic way, and in a very likely case, saying that phrase just to get you to be closer to her and so that she can be closer to you, but not actually be obligated to have a relationship or do anything that constitutes a relationship. This is a bad situation. You're not leaving the friend zone. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's not healthy for you to be in a thought process where because she's saying that she loves you and she's flirting with you, that you're leaving the friend zone. That's not happening. Things have to be clear for you because you're going to be hurt down the line thinking that you were going to get into a relationship when you're actually not. Is this a friend zone or do I still have a chance? She was flirty with me before and texted a lot, and we had good energy, but then she became more busy with her schoolwork and college applications. She's a very serious student. I told her I liked her and wanted to know her better. She said that she was drowning in college applications and couldn't focus on relationships right now and is trying to take a break from social media and wanted to chill and be friends for now. So, does that mean I can wait until she's ready? Or she's being nice and friend zoned me? That's a good question. I would say that you kind of missed the boat on this one, unfortunately. If she was being flirty with you, if you were being flirty with her, you guys are texting a lot and have good energy and stuff like that. That's the iron is hot. You got to strike right there. If you're going to miss the boat, if you're not going to ask her when she's feeling it, then she's going to be disappointed. She's going to be disappointed that you didn't ask her when she was ready for it. And so when that moment kind of passes, when you guys are texting too much, you're making yourself too available and really not asking her out on a date or trying to isolate her as a person and, make this into more of a dating situation, she's going to be like, this guy's not really serious. I mean, yeah, he's, good looking and like I like talking to him for a little bit, but if he's not going to go when I give him the green light, then what's he doing? What am I doing? Sorry, I'm busy. I'm doing college applications. I'm really, really, really busy right now. But look, here, what I'll say about this specific situation is don't make yourself too available to this person, okay? You're definitely on the train tracks to the friend zone. But what I'm going to say is don't make yourself too available. Maybe wait it out a little bit. Maybe she is very busy. It's very possible. People are living their own lives. Don't wait around her. Don't stalk her and shit like that, but continue living your own life and do your own thing. And, ask her out in a couple weeks, a few weeks, whatever. Check in with her every once in a while. I think something can still happen here, but you have to be upfront with her. This could be a person where you have to say, hey, I like you. I'm into you. Let's go out. Let's see a movie. Let's, grab a drink or whatever it is. So there may still be a chance here, but you have to be a serious person. You have to be upfront with this person. The next time that you feel that the energy is going in your direction and you're feeling really good about how you're communicating with somebody, you have got to make it happen right then and there. That is the moment that it happens. That is the moment yelling at you saying, hey, it's happening right here. Let's do it. This was a good question. I got asked a very important question, don't have an answer to it because I don't do all that friend zone business. Ladies, why when you put a dude in the friend zone and he finds a GF or a chick that's down to give them the pussy, y'all want to hate and try to cause problems between him and the chick that's willing to let him fuck? Because they're jealous. Because once a guy gets into a situation where he can get a relationship, the girls don't want him to have the relationship because they want the attention. They want the companionship. They want the guy to be around so he can listen to all the problems and all this shit. They like that. The girls like that. And guys like that too. But, just having that person that's there just to always be there for them, always wait on them hand and foot. And they're going to miss that. They're not going to want someone else to take all of his time away. And that's what she's going to do. He used to like me, but he feels nothing for me now. I confessed my feelings to him just recently. I found out he used to like me early on in our friendship, but it fizzled out for him when we stopped talking. Fast forward now, a year later, we rekindled our friendship, and from talking occasionally when we had the time, we started talking all the time. I fell for him, and I thought he felt the same. Turns out he didn't. He loves and cares for me as a friend, though. He says that he doesn't feel for me in that way, but he isn't exactly closed off to the idea of us. He does reiterate a couple times that he feels no romantic attraction to me right now. It sounds contradictory, which is why I'm still so confused. Our friendship is really valuable to me, and cutting off the friendship for me to get over him is difficult. I don't know what to do. This guy's an asshole. Don't deal with this guy. Here's what this means. He isn't exactly closed off to the idea of you fucking. That's it. He's not interested in you as in a relationship situation. This guy's a dick. He loves and cares for you as a friend, and if you're going to come around some late nights or something like that, he's open to the idea of us. He feels no romantic attraction to you. This guy's being completely straight up with you. I guess he's not a dick in that way. He's telling you literally like, hey, I am actually feeling nothing for you. You should take him at his word. Do not pursue this guy. You do not... okay, friends, fine, but this is really I'm getting the vibes that this dude is going to take advantage of a friends with benefits situation once and if you ever get into a situation where you're feeling weak or something like this. Don't make yourself too available to this guy. Keep talking to him, sure, but don't be trying to spend a bunch of one-on-one time and stuff like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm being cynical, but that's how I feel about it. Stuck. End result. After several months of flirting, I had finally told her how I truly felt, and it turned out great. I was mad in love, and she would tell me she loved me, only for her to tell me we have to break it off. I tried fighting it because I want her. She's so amazing, and I really was able to be myself around her. I genuinely fell in love. Now she considers me a friend, but I can't breathe when I'm near her, and all I feel is a numb pain. I know what I was getting into, but the outlook looked so different. I want to be angry for the lies and the deceit, but all I feel is hurt. Who knows? When people are on and off like this, look, you can't spend a ton of time on this. If people are going to be like, oh, I'm into you, oh, I'm not really into you, oh, we can do it, oh, we got to break it off. This is going to fuck with your feelings. And this is going to just hurt you in the long run. You don't want to be around this. What to do now? So I've been talking to this pretty girl on the internet for a little while now. We always talked about how our days went, our past experiences, and stuff like that. I told her that I love her a couple of weeks ago, and she friend-zoned me. She even told me that straight away without any more explanation. We're just friends. We still talk to each other, though not as much. Whenever I try to start up a conversation every day, she always replies to me with this stupid shit every single day, so the convo gets boring very quickly. It's almost as if she didn't want me in her life, and I'm not a priority or anything at all to her, and it got me thinking, what the fuck should I do now? Should I still keep talking to her? No. This person doesn't care about you. You met them on the internet? When you meet them on the internet, there's zero investment here. There is zero... When you meet someone on the internet like this and you don't meet in person, there is zero investment on her side. I was going to say on both sides, but it sounds like you are very invested in this person. But they're not going to invest in this at all. She told you that you guys are only friends. She is purposefully making the conversation boring so that you'll leave her alone. You have to start investing in yourself or investing time somewhere else because it's not here. She has zero investment in this relationship with you. You're not a priority. You're some person on the internet. So you should focus more on yourself, and you should do something that you enjoy and follow a passion that you're very interested in and learn more about something that you haven't learned about before. Is there still a chance? Any advice? So this is concerning my best friend for the past 3 years. Recently, she started being super flirty with me, drunk texting me, calling me hot, saying she loves me and finds me cute, and we are super touchy and cuddly all the time, even holding hands most of the time. She got out of a friendship with a dude like 2 weeks ago who lives in a completely different country and, quite frankly, is a lot less good looking than me. I asked her out yesterday, and she first asked to have some time to think, then said no, saying she did not want to jeopardize our friendship and that she is not over the guy yet. Is this a friend zone? Is there still a chance? Dude, have you been into this person for the past 3 years? I feel bad for you. She's rebounding. She's rebounding hard. She got out of a relationship with a guy that's in another country. She hasn't gotten laid in who knows how long. She's getting really drunk and then texting you. This is a trap. You will lose a friend over this. If you want to be this person's friend, don't do anything. Or actually, yeah. This is a rebound situation. Someone is gonna get hurt here. Okay, if you have really intense feelings for this person, if you have really intense feelings for this chick, then you guys might hook up once, and then it's gonna be a really weird situation for the both of you because she is gonna be like, "Hey, this got weird. I'm sorry. We're never doing this again." And then you're gonna be like, "Well, wait a minute. I was really into you." And then she's gonna be like, "Nah, I wasn't like that." Hey, maybe you've been, lifting the entire 3 years that you got friend zoned or something like that. Congratulations to you. I would say for this specific situation, yeah, ask her out on a date, sure. Take her out a little bit and see if something can happen there. But both of you are going to have to be honest about your guys' situation and what's going on going forward. And, I'm usually against, big conversations like that. But in this specific situation, you got to ask her like, "Hey, you might, I don't know." I want to say you got to let her know that you're really into her, but I don't even know. I don't know. This is a tough one. She's trying to rebound. That's all I'm going to say. There's that. And you got to be careful of that. So someone's feelings are going to get hurt if they're not careful. I'm kind of leaning towards you got to have, some kind of conversation with her so that y'all can be on the same page when you guys do go out, when and if you guys do go out. Okay, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for checking out the Friend Zone, www.friendzone.me. We're also on YouTube, and we will see you later.